Count on LEX 18 News.
The U.S. is retaliating after 3 service members were killed in a recent drone strike. What we know about the barrage of attacks approved by the president. Plus, gas prices could be on the rise in Kentucky. We hear from experts after an oil refinery lost power. And the first jobs report of the year is getting 2024 off to a very good start. What you need to know about the economic impact. LEX 18 News at 11 starts now. Good evening, I'm Larry Smith. Glad you're with us tonight here at 11 o'clock. Today, President Joe Biden launching major airstrikes on 85 targets in Iraq and Syria in response to troops that were attacked by Iran-linked militant groups. This is the start of what will likely be a series of large strikes on Iranian-backed militias. 3 U.S. service members were killed and more than 40 wounded by a drone strike on a U.S. military outpost in Jordan on Sunday. President Biden said in a statement that the U.S. military response, quote, will continue at times and places of our choosing, end quote. The administration is trying to deter further attacks on U.S. troops while also avoiding a full-scale conflict with Iran amid growing tensions in the broader Middle East. A malfunction at a refinery created quite a spectacle outside Chicago. Now there is talk that an outage there could lead to a spike in gas prices. But as LEX 18's Sean Moody reports, some local experts aren't too concerned.
News of a power outage and evacuation at BP's refinery outside Chicago raised some eyebrows this week.
That plant is BP's largest in the region.
The refinery lost power and stopped operations Thursday. Power has since been restored, and Reuters reports BP is investigating what happened before they resume operations. That prompted concerns from some, including Gas Buddy's Patrick DeHaan, that gas prices could go up 10 to 30 cents here in Kentucky. However, local experts are a little more optimistic.
The Great Lakes region is looking at a gasoline surplus right now, and so that will hopefully help to keep any impact on gas prices more moderate, and hopefully we can avoid those high spikes.
Lori Weaver-Hawkins of AAA Bluegrass said she doesn't expect to see a spike.
But all indications are with that surplus in the region and the expectation that the refinery won't be down more than a few days, I think that, all these dire predictions may grab headlines, but in reality, we're probably not going to get as impacted as, it's being told in some instances.
According to Gas Buddy, the average price for a gallon of regular unleaded in Kentucky is $2.81. Here in Lexington, it's $2.79, both well below the national average of $3.15. In Lexington, Sean Moody, LEX 18 News.
Well, get used to seeing this, a MaxTrack Live Doppler that has nothing on it. It'll be that way through tonight and into the day tomorrow. Here's your future track as we go through the evening and tonight. You are looking at those skies remaining nice and clear. Temperature-wise, we are going to see them bottom out, looks like in the low 30s as we get your day started. So a little frosty, but as we head into the afternoon, sunshine will kick those temperatures on up into that 50-degree range again with a little bit of a breeze out there. If you like that, Sunday's even better.
Bill, thanks. Well, tonight, a federal jury found a former Commonwealths attorney guilty on all counts. Ronnie Goldie has been convicted of 6 counts of honest service wire fraud, 6 counts of violating the Travel Act, and 2 counts of federal program bribery. The charges stem from Goldie being accused of abusing his power in office by exchanging legal favors for sexual favors. Goldie is scheduled for sentencing on May 24th. He could face up to 10 years or more in prison based on sentencing guidelines. Domestic violence affects thousands of people across the country every year, and many of those cases can become deadly. That's what happened this week when a man was accused of shooting and killing his fiancée. In Frankfort, there's only one domestic violence shelter to help those affected by the crime. In the Commonwealth, more than 45% of women and nearly 36% of men have experienced contact sexual violence, physical violence, and or stalking by an intimate partner. It's something that the Sunshine Center's board president says is complicated.
If you don't have a job, you don't have money, you don't have a vehicle, you don't have a support system, it's really hard to get up and pack up your children and leave.
But shelters are having a hard time staying open to help those that do manage to get away. Funding through the Victims of Crime Act is on the decline. The Sunshine Center is doing what they can to find housing and therapy for those seeking help, even if that means a room at a hotel. Today, economists are hopeful after the January jobs report came in stronger than expected. 353,000 jobs added to the economy, which is nearly double what experts predicted. Bianca Ficini finds out what this means for inflation and interest rates going forward.
America's economy is the strongest in the world. That's the first line of the statement released by the White House Friday after the latest monthly jobs report came in. Far better than expected.
People are getting jobs, there's opportunity, and they're able to bring home that income and support their families.
The report shows 353,000 jobs were added in January. That's compared to estimates of 185,000. The unemployment rate stayed the same at 3.7% instead of ticking up a bit, like experts anticipated. And wage growth outpaced inflation. Over the past 12 months, average hourly earnings increased by 4.5%. Meanwhile, inflation is 3.4%. It's yet another indicator that shows the economy is steadily recovering, even though not everyone feels hopeful about it. Why do you think there's still a mismatch, even with all this good data?
I think we also cannot underestimate just how challenging the pandemic was and how many questions people had about that recovery. We hadn't been through something like that for over a century.
One key measure of consumer sentiment credits a pause on interest rate hikes and the anticipation that they'll fall as a reason for the improvement. But another stronger than expected jobs report could throw a wrench in the Federal Reserve's plan on when to cut rates. Assuming that we continue to get strong jobs reports, do you think that Americans might have to deal with interest rates being where they're at right now for a little bit longer?
Well, I can't comment on Fed policy, but when you see these trends, that really should give consumers that confidence that they're seeing their real incomes grow.
Bianca Ficini, Scripps News, Washington.
Well, today you've likely noticed a lot of us here at LEX 18 wearing red or red pins. It's to show support for the American Heart Association's National Wear Red Day, and it kicks off American Heart Month each February. Well, today we spoke with the executive director of Lexington's chapter of the American Heart Association. Andrea Uten says that people often assume heart disease is a male disease, but it actually impacts women at a higher rate. In fact, cardiovascular disease is the #1 killer of women. Since 2004, the American Heart Association's signature women's initiative, Go Red for Women, has aimed to raise awareness and help find solutions.
We're working throughout the state with different partners, community organizations, and clinics to, of course, promote this and make sure that people are aware of different things that they can do to take those steps to be healthier.
Well, this could get the conversation started about heart health and could help people learn more about this critical issue. The nation mourning an acting icon today. Carl Weathers, who rose to fame as Apollo Creed in the Rocky movies, died at the age of 76 yesterday. That's according to his manager, Matt Luber. He says Weathers died peacefully at home and no cause of death was available. When Weathers auditioned for the role in Rocky, he was a former pro football player who had never boxed before. In addition to his role in the Oscar-winning film, he went on to appear as Apollo Creed in the next 3 sequels. He also appeared in dozens of movies and TV shows, including Predator and The Mandalorian. Weathers also directed episodes of several TV shows, including Chicago Med, Law & Order, and Hawaii Five-0. Carl Weathers is no longer with us at the age of 76. Well, the Bluegrass getting a taste of some spring-like weather. Chief Meteorologist Bill Mack has your weekend forecast after the break.
3, 2, 1.
Sign up at LexingtonPlunge.com and get ready for the chill of a lifetime.
They treat you real special.
Huge selection.
Beautiful jewelry.
Low price.
Has to be the Castle.
That Castle.
Real roses, hand-painted, trimmed in 24-karat gold, just $39. Princess-style diamond earrings, Castle price only $99. This Valentine's Day, shop the Castle.
Toyota is all about having choices, like more all-wheel drive choices than anyone else, including this powerful new Tundra with the best resale value in its class.
Toyota also believes in the power of personal choice for reducing carbon emissions, including this built-in-the-USA electrified Tundra Hybrid.
Now choose low 4.99 APR financing on a new 24 Tundra, or lease one from just $439 a month. plus 2 years no-cost maintenance.
The choice is yours. Toyota, let's go places.
Believe in hope, in willpower, in work, in seeking, in screening, in knowing, in treating, in dedication, determination, and we're getting through this, whatever it takes, in bravery, in breakthroughs, in beating the odds. Believe in a cancer-free future for all of Kentucky. Believe in Markey.
At Addiction Recovery Care, we do more than just addiction treatment. We are focused on total life transformation. From the moment someone enters treatment, we work on stabilizing your healthcare, recovery, emotional, and spiritual needs. Not everyone discovers recovery the same way. That's why our team focuses on finding the treatment pathway that is best suited for you. You have the option to stay up to a year in our residential program. See our program in action by visiting our website at arccenters.com.
Hey y'all, it's Josh.
And Greg from Hicks & Funson, Kentucky Lawyers.
Well, now that Florida firm has vandalized their own billboards with fake graffiti about chasing ambulances and being for the money.
Ads like that give all attorneys a bad name. At Hicks & Funson, we fight for two things, for justice and for injured Kentuckians like you.
So if you've suffered a wrongful death or an injury in a crash, a fall, or due to medical malpractice or nursing home neglect, visit honestfearless.com or call us at 859-777-7000. Ask for Josh or Greg.
Fun place to shop.
Huge selection.
Beautiful jewelry.
Has to be the Castle.
The Castle.
Jared's 1-carat lab-grown diamond engagement rings are $26.59. The Castle's same quality, same carat diamond engagement rings are just $15.95. Save over $1,000 at the Castle.
LEX 18 Storm Tracker weather in partnership with Furniture World Superstore.
I hope your Groundhog Day was a good one. Looks like weather-wise, the groundhog may be onto something here, at least this go-around. At least the next week, we are looking pretty doggone springy. You may need a little sunscreen on your Saturday, as perhaps a honeydew list to clean up some of the stuff winter has left behind in your yard. I'll be doing that over at Stately Mech Manor. We get another week without rain. So here's the setup. Normal high is in the mid-40s. We are way above that, not only tomorrow, even more so on Sunday when we cool down Monday, Tuesday, still above normal. And then a nice surge of warmth comes in for the latter part of the week. That is high pressure is actually building down from the south. There, you see it there. 8 a.m., that high is sitting over Lake Huron. As it drops southward, it's going to keep that area of low pressure suppressed to the south. As we head on into Sunday, what happens? Storm heads over to the Gulf of Mexico, tries to pinwheel a little moisture up, but that high will keep all of that suppressed so that we get to enjoy a pretty good looking weekend. For tonight, clearing and seasonably brisk. We could see a few patches of fog. Overnight lows will drop down to the low 30s. Tomorrow, a day that ends up mainly sunny. There may be a little puffy decorator cloud or two around, especially early in the day. It'll be a seasonably mild one. We'll head up into the low 50s. Here's what your 8-day looks like. Low 50s Saturday, mid 50s on Sunday. We'll be right around 50 on Weatherman's Day, Weather Person's Day on Monday. Pushing 60 later in the week. The next chance of rain comes in next Friday, and have a terrific weekend.
Feels good to be home. Ashley's President's Day sale is going on now. With everything on sale, you'll find huge deals throughout the store, including hot buys now up to 50% off. The President's Day sale going on now, only at Ashley.
Watch me. Watch me work with precision people skills, dedicated to serve with a patriot's will. Some said my condition gave me no shot, but an extraordinary place helped me fear not. Duty and honor, that's where I stand. A proud soldier's code, thanks to a skilled surgeon's hand. Watch me. Life-changing orthopedic procedures at Shriners Children's. The most amazing care anywhere.
Injured? Call Morgan & Morgan. For the people.
Hi everyone, I'm Dr. John Mullins, the owner of Marshall Lifestyle Medicine. I see a lot of patients that come to me with a variety of seemingly vague complaints. Do any of these apply to you? Tired, fatigued, malaise, difficulty sleeping, unwanted weight gain, particularly in your midsection, low libido, mood changes? If these were things that you're experiencing and you've gone to your doctor, you most likely got blown off. Or they told you you were just fine and just getting older and just deal with it. hormones play a critical role in our body and the physiologies of our bodies. And as we get older, we all experience hormonal decline. It's that decline in those essential hormones that manifests in these vague, troublesome symptoms that men and women both hate. I see both men and women in my clinic as I specialize in longevity medicine. If you would like more information about how hormones can play a role in your life, please reach out to us and schedule a consultation.
At Scripps News, reporting your world from the middle matters. Since 1878, Scripps has been a shining light in the middle of the storm.
Stories of survival and hope.
In the middle of the action.
You can see how treacherous the terrain is here.
The middle of it all.
This is a story that began long before.
So when events unfold on every side, see it clearly from the middle. Scripps News. Find with an antenna or on your favorite streaming app.
Feels good to be home. Ashley's President's Day sale is going on now. With everything on sale, you'll find huge deals throughout the store, including hot buys now up to 50% off. The President's Day sale going on now, only at Ashley.
LEX 18's High School Sports Zone, sponsored by DQ.
A warm DQ biscuit? A sizzling Purnell sausage patty? Oh, this sausage biscuit sandwich is the ultimate breakfast. A warm DQ biscuit? A sizzling Purnell sausage patty? Oh, this sausage biscuit sandwich is the ultimate breakfast. Oh, wow, deja vu. Oh, wait, you get both? Now just $2.99? Deja biscuits. Stop by today to get the DQ sausage biscuit twin pack. Now for just $2.99. DQ. Happy tastes good.
The Kelly Clarkson Show, weekdays at 2 on LEX 18.
Welcome into the award-winning LEX 18 High School Sports Zone alongside Eli Gain. I'm Keith Farmer, and we've hit the month of February. That means tournament time is closing in quickly. This is when you're going to really start to play your best basketball.
Yes, absolutely. You got district and region standings coming into full effect. These games start to matter more and more. And you mentioned playing your best basketball. Well, Bryan Station has been one of those teams this year. 18-2 entering tonight. They've been basically the lead of our show for about the past month because it's been the place to be. Another good crowd tonight as the defenders take on Sayre. Spartans have lost 3 of their last 4. Rematch from a couple weeks ago when Station won by a bucket. Well, here's a bucket from Davion Adams along the baseline. One of 11 defenders to score. He had 7. Spartans hitting a spark. Noah Gallagher in the corner. That's a 3. Had 2 of those on the night, finished with 10. Sayre's up 5. Now on the other side, Brock Kaufman lets it fly. Yep, count that. Timeout Station. Sayre fired up. Kaufman finished with 22. Defenders respond. Watch this. Luke Pennington is trapped. Blocked not once but twice, and away we go. And good luck stopping that locomotive. Amari Owens and 1. He led all scorers with 23. Just before the first quarter buzzer, Rashad Faulkner with a long 2 gets it to fall. Station continues to roll 69. Noyce 48. Quick trip to Louisville. Lexington Catholic on the road. Taking on Trinity, a top 5 matchup here. 2 very good teams, and the Knights continue to show that they are the real deal. Defense leading to offense. Harvard caps it off in transition. Now Rowan Williams working the paint. Draws defenders in before finding John Reinhardt from downtown. He was 6 of 12 from that range, finished with 20. Williams, he's not going to give it up this time. Uses the glass for 2 of his 12. The Knights used a 14-2 run to start the second half and then pulled away. Tyler Doyle, spin cycle, finished with a game-high 21. Lex Cath, another impressive win, 66-56.
Yeah, that's a big one. All right, Douglas traveling to Georgetown to take on Scott County. They're going to start things off with a bang. Armello Boone gets the steal, and then watch the finish with the 2-hand slam on the other end. Seconds left on the clock. Tristan Christopher has the ball, gets a ball screen, just gets it off for 3 and drains it. Scott County takes a 4-point lead against Douglas going into the second quarter. He would finish with 10 points, by the way, but Armello Boone has the ball on the wing. He would rise up for the 3. 21 in the game for him. Douglas takes it 76-43. All right, look at this. The Dunbar boys were at home taking on Tates Creek. Bulldogs already won once on the Commodores' home court. First quarter, Tates Creek, some nice passing that ends up with Malik Green scoring an easy 2. Game tied at 8. Now, 5 seconds left in the first. Dunbar's Mason Van Dyke has to pull up to beat the buzzer, and it's good. Bulldogs in front 24-21 after 1. Van Dyke had blood on his jersey, had to change to number 31 at the half. End of the third quarter, 1.8 left, does the same. Buzzer beater. Van Dyke and Tyler McCord had 17. Jaden Sweat added 16. Dunbar sweeps the season series, 76-66 this time.
Back to station. The girls matchup here. Frederick Douglass paying a visit. All Broncos tonight. Kate Baker in the corner for 3. Douglas led 28-9 at halftime, so they were just adding to it in the second half. Freshman Jaylee Knowles with the floater just inside the paint. Broncos up by 20. Defenders just trying to keep it a little respectable here. Kaylin Gentry would lay it in, but Ayana Sarai Darrington capping it off in the post as Douglas goes on to win 66-37 to LCA, where the Eagles took on Lafayette. The Generals get the top seed in the 43rd district with the win. Started well. Belle Combs physical down low, led with 17.7 rebounds. Generals up by 6 early. Then a run by LCA. Sophie Pridemore lays it in down low, trims the deficit to 4, and then Claire Roberts started heating up with a couple of threes. Part of a 10-0 run, she would finish with 13. And now just before the first quarter buzzer in this one, Anna Clay Denton with 3 of her 10. Lafayette wins 55-32. They get that top seed in the 43rd.
Grit Crossing took its 7-12 record on the road to face 13-7 Henry Clay. First quarter, off the inbounds, Tamari Miller with the lay-in. She had 10 points, 10 rebounds, and 4 assists. The Warhawks were led by J.L. Henderson. She finished with 16, including a nice little pull-up here. Knocks that one down, but Henry Clay had just enough to pull this one out. Off the rebound, Elizabeth Nelson, the putback, and she's fouled. She led all scorers with 20 points and added 11 rebounds. Then off another inbounds, Emily Johnson takes this one all the way for 2 of her 12. Warhawks hit some late free throws, but it's Henry Clay winning this one 62-60. Tates Creek was at home hosting West Jessamine. Picked this one up in the third quarter. Commodores in front by 1. Colts start fast. Kimberly Johnson, the drive and the bucket, and she's fouled. She would make that free throw. Then off a miss, it's Claire Marshall. Gets the putback as West Jess opens the half on an 8-0 run. Commodores' Miracle Morbley stops that scoring run with a nice layup coming right at you there. But West Jessamine finishes this one off big. Another big rebound. Look at this. Marshall, a freshman, finishes off with 2 more. West Jessamine has won 9 in a row after the 59-46 win at Tates Creek.
All right, let's head out to Frankfort. Milestone night for Franklin County coach Joey Thacker. Entered the day just 1 win shy of 500. A special night to do it, too. Homecoming for the Flyers as they face Frankfort. Flyers jump out early 7-1 lead. Juliana Frazee led with 15. The Panthers' first field goal of the night from Charlianne Robinson. She led them all with 18. Stealing a basket here. That's how most of the game went for the Flyers. Charlize Kennedy with a 3-pointer, and the Flyers bring Coach Thacker to win number 500. Congratulations to Coach. That's 82 consecutive district wins under his belt as well. Flyers 70-31. Now we're going to stay there for the boys' game. Might as well.
Yeah.
Took the Panthers almost 2 minutes to get on the board, though. These dances, I tell you, intro, they're amazing. Laying there by Tegan Crowdis, but here comes the Flyers. Homecoming King Xavier Taylor with the jam and the stare down. Earns him a technical, though, but the student section, they love it. Let them have some fun. Panthers and Flyers always make for an entertaining and physical match, but at the end of the night, Franklin County dominated again. Flyers complete the sweep on homecoming night, 102-47.
All right, back to the girls. Bourbon County taking on in-city rival Paris, and Paris applying a little pressure to Bourbon County, but they broke the press. Dahlstrom finds Morgan Howell for the easy 2 points. Then in the second half, Brooklyn White with the ball, drives towards the basket, hits her defender with a little up and under, scores the 2 points and gets the foul. Paris with the ball out of bounds, and Kay Oliver finds Tori Dunford for the 3. She nails that. Bourbon County and Howell were too good as she finishes the nice jump hook here off the pass from Kaylee Baker. Bourbon County wins at 43-36. To Southwestern for a doubleheader between Somerset and Southwestern. Lake Cumberland Sports, thank you for the highlights. Briar Jumpers on the board first. Tori Robertson down low for the bucket, 2-0 lead. Then the Warriors would take it from there. Peyton Acey on the inbounds pass, draws the hoop and the harm. She finished with 17 points. Kinsley Molden winning on an 8-0 run by herself as Southwestern wins this one 73-38.
Staying there for the boys' game. Getting us started in this one, Indrid Whitaker driving, Euroing, draws the blocking foul and gets it to fall. 8-0 run to start the game. Warriors finally get on the board. Zach Hutchinson drills it. 8-0 run is over. Some good ball movement here from Somerset. It's going to be Whitaker again from downtown as the Briar Jumpers avoid the sweep and get the 72-56 win.
And as always, we hope your favorite team won.
All right, Kentucky looking to bounce back against Tennessee tomorrow. Keith has one final look for you after this.
Hey everyone, tonight we have an all-new show. Larry David will be here. Cole Sprouse will be joining us, plus a stand-up from Rob Hayes and a brand new thank you note. It is a great show tonight.
New Tonight Show.
A burst pipe can ruin your day. Clogbusters can be there in a jiffy. Clogbusters uses hammerhead trenchless blue light technology to quickly and efficiently repair your pipes without having to dig up your property. After the new pipe lining is pushed through the old pipe, a blue light is pulled through it, curing 5 times faster than conventional methods. And it lasts 50 years or more. When it comes to plumbing solutions, who you gonna call? Clogbusters.
All right, here you go. A perfect script. Absolute services, tankless water heaters.
Okay.
It's all here. Absolute commitment to our 21-step installation process.
I like it.
And they get unlimited hot water.
That's amazing.
Never run out.
All that in 30 seconds.
So, we're good.
Absolutely. When does my 30 seconds start?
We take care of your home, absolutely.
Welcome to Estill County Schools, where we're engineering opportunities and investing in dreams every day. Thanks to the unwavering support of our community, we've invested a staggering $47 million in renovations, transforming our schools into state-of-the-art learning facilities. Our cutting-edge Area Tech Center provides valuable experience in engineering, nursing, diesel mechanics, and advanced manufacturing. These new facilities empower students to embrace their passions and nurture their talents. Join us at Estill County Schools. Together, we're engineering success.
Smoky Mountain Truck Outfitters has everything you need for your car, truck, SUV, and Jeep. Smoky Mountain has the largest line of WeatherTech products in Kentucky to winterize your ride, with products like floor mats, cargo liners, seat protectors, and more. Give the perfect gift with a remote car starter, window tinting, or even gift cards with same-day, next-day pickup and layaway options. Smoky Mountain will beat all local prices and most internet pricing, and they install everything. Smoky Mountain Truck Outfitters. 1516 Colesbury Circle in Lexington off New Circle Road.
The first time I finally felt grown up was when I walked in to my beautiful pantry and I was like, okay. It's made my life so much easier, but it's also made it happier because I just like looking at it every day. I'm Erin, and this is my life with California Closets.
Do you need help paying for college? Your first step is completing a FAFSA, free application for federal student aid. The 24-25 FAFSA will be available in late December 2023 and is more user-friendly. More students will be eligible for aid than ever before. Kia counselors and others are ready to help you. You're not in this alone. For more information, use the QR code or text money to 800-928-8926. Or you can visit gearupky.org/money.
Inside Edition, weekdays at 4:30 on LEX 18.
The UK basketball team looking to avoid a second straight loss, and the Cats will get a visit from number 5 Tennessee tomorrow night. Tip-off set for 8:30 on ESPN. The Wildcats have now lost 2 of the last 3, including Wednesday night's overtime game against Florida. Now, UK played that one without DJ Wagner and Justin Edwards, and at least one plans on coming back Saturday against the Vols.
I feel better. I plan on practicing today. I've been doing recovery ever since I heard it, so just taking it day by day and hopefully be able to play Saturday.
Defensively, we want to be more disciplined, do what we have to do, be more involved, be more focused in on the scout, make sure we do what we have to do and be physical with them because they're a very physical team. Even though it's like a little rivalry game, it means a little bit more to me just off of the fact that I chose Kentucky over them. So they're probably going to try to come out to try to
be like more aggressive with me. So I'm just excited to see how it plays out.
Tennessee is ranked 5th in the country, but also comes to rough off a loss against South Carolina. They have one of the top scorers in the nation, as Dalton Connect had a career-high 39 in a win over Florida. So the matchup with Antonio Reeves should be fun to watch. And Tennessee coach Rick Barnes certainly knows what to expect in this one.
He would probably be happy that he's getting a little bit more balance all the way around. But they're a really, really explosive basketball team. And they obviously present problems. He's always had a team that would run. I mean, we've always talked about transition being a big key playing against Kentucky because of how fast they can get down the floor and get in the open court and try to play in space. And so it's transition defense is really important, obviously, and knowing that they've got guys that can, if they get space, and they don't need space, they've got some guys that can play off the bounce, but also guys that can really go up and make some very difficult shots.
EKU lost its first game in the ASUN, now 7-1 in the league. Next up is a trip to Kennesaw State tomorrow night at 5. You can see it streaming on ESPN+. EKU still sits in first place in the ASUN. Kennesaw is 4-3 in league play. Morehead State beat Tennessee State last night to improve to 8-1 in the OVC. The first place Eagles stay on the road tomorrow to face Tennessee Tech. Tip-off 4 o'clock on ESPN+. MSU won 82-57 in the first meeting between the two in early January. Well, it doesn't appear that a contract is in place yet, but it does seem that Kentucky is once again losing Liam Cohen to an NFL job. There were reports today from NFL reporters Ian Rappaport and Mike Garofalo, this was saying that the Tampa Bay Buccaneers are close to signing Cohen as their offensive coordinator. It means Coach Stoops needs to quickly find a replacement before spring practice starts in roughly 2 months. It also means UK has not had the same coordinator in back-to-back seasons since 2019 and 2020. And the Kentucky tennis team knocks off rival Louisville at the Boone Tennis Complex. Cats won the doubles point, finished off 5 more in singles to win it 6-1. We'll be right back.
I grew up watching Bill Beck. I was always interested in how he did his job so well.
Kids have grown up watching me, and it's part of their life experience. Bringing them the weather, teaching them a little bit about the weather, and having some fun along the way.
High volume.
Low price.
Twice the jewelry. Half the price.
The Castle.
The Castle. The Castle. Has to be the Castle.
Walmart's quarter-carat diamond set earrings are $199. The Castle's same carat weight, better quality diamond set earrings are just $129. This Valentine's Day, shop the Castle.
Now at Sleep Outfitters, treat yourself to the ultimate comfort and support of a Tempur-Adapt mattress with interest-free, budget-friendly monthly payments. Plus, enjoy the pressure relief of a Tempur-Pedic adjustable base for only $14 more a month. Only at Sleep Outfitters.
Join us for an evening of smooth jazz featuring Lindsay Webster and Vincent Ngala, Saturday, March 30th at the Embassy Suites. Tickets are on sale now. Visit aafinc.com or call 859-255-2653. It's going to be all that jazz.
I feel like her heartbeat is like same speed as mine. And I think we have this like deep connection, this heart connection in her heart, that there's room for me and Mom. When I'm holding her, it makes me feel calmer. It's a sensory thing. It's a thing with Asperger's.
She's really good with Anya. I've seen adults react to my daughter when she has meltdowns, like she's from a different planet. And this little animal just sat next to my child and was just like, it's gonna be cool. She's my superhero. Good job, kitty cat. When we adopted Lucky, we discovered all the wonderful things that make her unique.
Lucky's a little bit of a lot of things, but mostly she's pure love.
We may be thousands of miles apart, but we can still connect with each other. And when we do, we make things better.
we connect millions of children around the world with what they need to grow up healthy, educated, and safe. Together, we can make the world a better place, 2 small worlds at a time. Join us today at childfund.org.
Beautiful jewelry.
Huge selection.
Guaranteed lowest price.
Has to be the Castle.
The Castle.
No matter what your budget, no matter what size diamond you want, for the highest quality at the lowest price, shop the Castle. Nobody makes I Do as big and affordable as we do.
Cats and Vols tomorrow night at 8:30. Thanks for watching and have a great weekend.
LEX 18, streaming local news 24/7. Search for LEX 18 on your device.